I am a photographer. I've actually been obsessed with photography even since I was just a kid. I had a pocket Instamatic and I drove everybody crazy taking pictures, especially when they weren't prepared for it. And it's just kind of grown over the years. A few years ago, I finally broke down and went digital and just haven't looked back. I like taking pictures sometimes of very random things. For instance, a couple weeks ago, a friend of mine and I had gone to the river market to do the whole shopping and farmer's market thing. On the way back, we were driving down the street and saw a burned out building, and luckily he's also a photographer. We wheeled it over, bailed out, and we were taking pictures of this burned out abandoned building just because there were so many interesting visuals with the angles, the colors, the textures. I have two different sort of goals, I guess. With what I call the art photography, I want people to be able to see what it was I saw when I took the picture. You know, what it was about that particular little piece of the world that I thought I had to have a picture of. When I do things like, I've done a couple of weddings, I love to do parties. In that case, I want to be able to take the pictures of things that later when people go back and look at them, they're going, oh, do you remember when that happened? Or do you remember so-and-so did this? You know, because that's what, to me, pictures are, whether it's a snapshot or a fancy studio portrait, it's a memory. That's why people like pictures. It's for the memory, not just pretty things to look at. Tonight I have mostly what I would call the fine art photography. And it's a little bit of everything. This is my first event tonight, so I really wasn't sure which route to go. I've got a lot of pictures that are local, Kansas City pictures that people from here will recognize immediately. I've also got florals. I've got just some random, in some cases very random things. It's just, I was walking down the street and it's like, okay, yeah, I need a picture of that. It would be good. I went to my first RAW event earlier this year, and there was just something about the whole thing. They're new artists. They were, people that you don't necessarily know and may not have another way to see, because sometimes it's kind of hard for new artists in any genre to break in. People are looking for the established artists. Well, those established people had to start somewhere.
Exactly.
RAW is such a great place for that, and it's just so high energy. There was not a boring minute. I could have spent, well, I did spend hours just, looking at different things and waiting for the next performer, and it was fantastic, and that's why I said I have got to be part of that. My name is Angie RAYFIELD.